Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Arcade Athletes. As you should know by now, my name is Phil. This time around we're going to do something differently, and instead of a video game I will be reviewing a Japanese animation series. I hope you all enjoy. As you should know by now, the animation series I will be reviewing is none other than Death Note. Death Note is an anime based off the original manga written by Tsugumi Ohba and illustrated by Takeshi Obata. All 37 episodes aired in Japan from the 3rd of October 2006 till the 26th of June 2007, and based off that, various video games have been published by Konami for the Nintendo DS, but I will not talk about those. The story of Death Note starts off with a bored young genius named Yagami Light. He finds a notebook which just randomly falls out of the sky, and after picking it up and reading it, he thinks that it's a joke. I mean, who would believe that a notebook is capable of killing people just by writing their name in it? Anyway, after he tests it twice, he is quickly convinced that it is the real deal, and he decides to become a crime-fighting vigilante. Or a mass murderer, whatever. He basically kills off anyone whom he decides isn't worthy of living in his perfect world. Also, he gets a kick-ass pet death god called Ryu who loves eating apples. After his identity is known throughout the world as Kira, Light quickly finds out that he has to face off against the #1 detective in the world, only known as L, who uses his intellect and clever schemes to try and find out who Kira is. This of course leads to an epic showdown which goes back and forth throughout the entire show, which will ultimately decide the fate of the world. Though I will not go any further into this due to spoilers. Death Note is a very dark series, and it is presented very well with all the dark and eerie scenes fitting the show perfectly. The artwork is done professionally, which shows that Japanese manga artists are very talented, and the music really brings out the feeling of each scene, from exciting and thrilling tension to a relaxed scene where murders are casually being discussed. Overall, I believe that Madhouse have done an excellent job in bringing Tsugumi Ohba's dark creation to life. In the anime, there are quite a lot of characters who play an important part of the story, but I will only be concentrating on a few main and a few side characters. For starters, we have Yagami Light, a young genius who happens to find the Death Note and uses it to purify the world from all evildoers by killing them off one by one. He is the main character of the story, and probably the most badass twisted character I know. Next up we have L, also known as Ryuzaki. He is also a young genius and a world-renowned detective solving countless of unsolved cases for the police. He is tasked with finding Kira and bringing him to justice by any means necessary. Amane Misa is the series' eye candy, but don't let that fool you. She is the more dangerous second Kira and can kill any person just by knowing their face. And I like that she forces Light into a relationship by saying she will kill off any other girl she sees with him, because it reminds me of someone we all know and love. And finally, we have Ryu, our lovable pet death god. Although he has to follow Light around everywhere, he has said that he won't help nor hinder Light as he tries to kill off all the criminals, but that doesn't stop Light from using Ryu to do his dirty work in exchange for apples, which are apparently like alcohol to him. Well, now's the time to rate the show, and I'm guessing you already know what I'm going to say, right? I remember when the series first appeared, and I had to wait each week for the next episode to come out, and I really couldn't wait. Well, it's complete now, and it's not surprising that I'm rating this series as a must-see for all viewers. I believe it's one of the most badass animation series out there, full of exciting twists and turns. But hey, that's just my opinion. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of the Arcade Athletes. If you're a fan of anime and manga like me, then be generous and give this video a little like, and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with more cool stuff. If you would like me to review your favourite animation series, then feel free to comment below and I'll see what I can do. If you want to watch last week's episode, just click on the box that says last video and it'll magically appear on your screen. For this week's topic, I've chosen the Naruto episode to stay in the animation theme. This was Phil signing off, thanks again, and I'll see you next time.